Problem. A farmer uses 3/4 of his field to plant corn, 1/6 of his field to plant beans, and the rest to plant wheat. What fraction of his field is used for wheat? Now I want to use a tape diagram to organize the information only. Okay? So my unit is one field. That's my one hole. And you're going to have to focus. So it says, and I'm just going to eyeball this, about 3/4. So this is corn. And this is beans. And wheat is that little bit left over. Yep. Okay? And so corn is 3/4, beans is 1/6, and wheat is a question mark, isn't it? Okay. It says, what fraction of his field is used for wheat? So this question mark right here is what we have to figure out. How will we figure that out? We have to figure out what this equals right here. Once we figure that out, we'll be able to figure out what is left over that will be used for wheat. Okay? So how do I figure out what this corn plus beans is?
Make them the same.
Add. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So write this problem down. 3/4 plus 1/6. And we're going to solve it without the models. We're just going to do it with numbers. So here's what I want you to write. And 3 equal signs. Okay, and I showed you this one time, so it will seem a little bit familiar to you. But what's the common denominator for 4 and 6? 24. So I want you to write 24 on the second row, second set of equal signs, blank 24ths. And then we're going to copy 3/4 down right here. And we'll take 1/6 and put it here. Okay, now when you get that much written, get your eyes up to the board so you can see where I'm pointing. Okay? All right, so all I have to think in my mind, 4 times something equals 24.
6.
Hint, it's right here. So I'll multiply the numerator and the denominator by 6. What's 3 times 6?
18.
Now I have that numerator. Okay, you ready to look at the board again?
Yeah.
6 times something equals 24. Hint, it's right here. So multiply the numerator and the denominator by 4. Okay. So now we have what? 22 24ths. That needs to be simplified. So what's the first question I will ask? Is 22 half of 24?
No.
No. Second question.
Can you divide by 2?
Can you divide by 2?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. So 22 divided by 2?
11.
And 24 divided by 2? Okay, so is that our answer?
Yes.
No.
Corn.
That's for corn and beans. Okay? So we still have to figure out how much was planted to wheat. Addison?
Want to be 1/12?
It would be. Because we have to add these together to make a whole. What would our whole be, boys and girls?
12.
12 twelfths. Okay? Good job. Let's go to the lesson. We're not going to do all the problems, but let's take a look at the lesson. Okay, so the only thing that's different today from what we've been doing is we're subtracting. That's it. We're still going to draw things the same. We'll label them the same. So the first thing I want you to do is tell me what your common denominator is. How'd you get that?
2 times 3.
You multiply the denominators. Good,
So that would be 6.
good.
Yeah.
So get this much written down before you draw anything. 1/2 equals blank sixths, and 1/3 equals blank sixths. And if you don't have enough room, you can just write it somewhere else. So then.
I'm writing it at the bottom.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so now I have 1/2, and I'm going to shade 1/2. One-third, remember those have to be horizontal, the second ones. And I will shade 1/3.
Are we allowed to use our highlighter on the shading?
That's what I want you to do.